Hey everybody, welcome back. Dirty Doug here. I know I haven't made a video since last week. So Friday, after Friday, I spent the day down at Nate's with our buddy Brent. We did a bunch of work down there on some of the projects Nathan's trying to get done. So I worked down there most of the day. When I worked all day, I came home at night. It's time to be a parent. So then Saturday, I went. Me and Evan went and got his oil-fired stove for his shop over at buddy Wally's place, and we helped him pick that up and used my father's trailer and stuff. We drug that home. It's all in his station when we did that, and then after that, got a birthday party. Take my son to. So after the birthday party, go do dad stuff. Right. Sunday, I had some problems with a starter here. So I'll show you what my dumbass did. If I was transforming, it'd be dumbass-tron. I don't think that's a big secret, but where's the piece? Well, there's a little piece here somewhere, but as you can see, I dropped it off of here. It dropped here onto the floor, and I broke a tit off the starter the good one that we got from the start. This was the starter that came off the motor over at the Barn Find motor. So then I took on the task of trying to take two starters and rebuilding myself a starter. Now, I've never ever done it before in my life, and I tore that damn starter all apart, like completely apart. I tore that thing all apart. And I've never done it before, so it was a challenge to get it all back together for me. So I spent most of my Sunday morning until I had to take Jack to his friend Ace's hockey game. So that's what I did Sunday morning. And then today is a whole new day. Now, today, I've been doing a little bit of Tilly Boo things on this. So I got the starter fixed. I had trouble with it. I didn't put it together right. I had a few things out of place, and it just wasn't working, and when it did, it made weird noises. So Nathan came up and said, "Let me see it." And he, of course, being the wizard that he is, the whiz guy, he's had these things apart before many times. It's the first time I've ever done it. So we just casually took the two, and we made the best out of one, what we could get, and then I put it on. So the starter, it's fixed, it's on. It doesn't slip and snap at the back end of the starter when it's coming off anymore. That was bad. I found, what did I find in there? See if it's still here, sitting here. Yeah, there it is right there. I found there. So something that had broken on it before, and there's a tooth off of right there. Look familiar, right? Tooth off the gear in there. So, I mean, it's fishing around there, got everything cleaned up, got the starter on it. Slap a bam, wada bing bang. Got the starter on it. She's down there, all cleaned up. That starter should work good. It's got the best of the brushes in it and everything. So that's a rock and roll thing. My good buddy Nate Chan, he got the key switch all hooked up. We'll get over on the other side. He got the key switch all hooked up, so it runs off the key. So it runs off the keys. The key's on the dash now. Bang, clickety clickety click. Right now, it needs a solenoid. The solenoid shot. There's a wire just fried down there. Something just zapped. Wonder what that was. Something just snapped down there too when I hit that wire on there. We'll have to look at that tomorrow. So new solenoid, new key switch. Now throttle cable. I got the foot pedal on that Ross Parks from up at that's north. He gave me a foot pedal. There's a foot pedal in his Econoline, and then he gave me one from my Econoline. The cool dude he is. That got hooked up. So throttle cable. We need a throttle cable, so we hooked up a throttle cable. Throttle cable is that one right there. So the throttle cable goes down, runs underneath there. Yeah, this is the light problems I have sometimes. Wonderful, isn't it? When I need it, it don't work. It's not the case. So everything runs underneath there. You see that cable right there? That one right there, that's kicked down. That needs to be probably lengthened So the kick down will work. That light. Tell me that isn't annoying, you guys. Those tell me it's annoying. The kick down. So the throttle needed the lever from the pedal to the cable assembly, which was broke on the end. So that got taken down to Nathan's, and he welded the end of it because my welder isn't working right now. It's not that it isn't working. It's he needed a tank of gas on the weekend, so I gave him my gas. So he's got my tank of gas, so we just welded down there. Easy as that. Share and share alike. So this goes underneath for the rod to push the gas pedal. So the gas pedal will be hooked up as soon as I get it under there and put that rod on. And choke cable. Now, choke cable was this one. This one right here was temperature control, and had a cable going down here, which is your box to open up for your heat and all that stuff. Get heat out of it. Well, that cable ran from there, that hole there, down through here. That light's blinking again. Down through there. It went underneath. Oh. It went underneath 3 here, and it run along, not there, here. It run along here, there, and a hose back there, and it just dumped out somewhere. That cable shot out up there. One of those wires flicked from down there. I wonder which one it was. It's a bad background. So there's our throttle assembly that it needs to be hooked up. I gotta get in there and put that on. Goes from here into there. There and here, right? Just bang, bang. That's just a minor stick on. Oh, there's another cable wire right there. Another cable thing right there. That's temperature there. That's the one I put on. Sticking out through the hole. Now, dropping everything out of my pockets while I'm doing this. So I took that temperature cable and I run that up for, that's annoying. For choke right there. So we got the choke and the throttle hooked up, spring on it. As you say, we got everything hooked up. That cable I just showed you. Temperature. That's for choke. So that choke cable will work. At least I hope so. I had to go down to Nathan's. I just got home from there. I was down there helping him do stuff again. Yep, choke works, as you can see. Choke for hand choke. I love hand chokes. So we got throttle, hand choke, starter. Starter, use that cable. I'm going to probably end up taking that box out. So we got that all hooked up. I need solenoid to make a run. And I had to go down and help Nathan today. We went down and I helped him paint some dome underneath the truck box of the Chevy truck he's got down there to get that out of the way. Get that truck out of the way so he can get other things in there to work on them. Excuse me. We just went down and had hot chocolate. It was delicious. So I was down there painting that frame for our buddy there, Evan. The truck with the 429. I was painting the underneath of the frame because I cleaned it up the other day when I was down there. That was Friday. And we got a bunch of stuff done. So tomorrow he's gonna get the undercoating on that box and get that box on that Chevy truck and a few other things. Boot that out the door, and hopefully that never comes back again. Whoa, that'd be great for him anyway. So in the meanwhile, I took the tires down there. So I needed these tires broken down off these rims, right? This wouldn't do it. I tried. I put too much time into trying to do it. But they all got broke down. Now, Nate's tire machine wasn't working right, so we couldn't whip the tires off and put the other ones on. So now I'm going to have to throw those tires onto this thing and pry them off the rims, all 4 of them, get the rims all cleaned up and everything so I can get them ready to put, hopefully these are going to be easy to put on. These 4 tires on that bad boy. So, yeah. That'd be nice. So hopefully I need to get that solenoid switch and then it'd be start run key. Then I can start putting everything back together in here that I need to put together. Get that covered, get a seat in it, and then it's will be actually be startable, drivable, and movable. Now we got the brakes. So I was doing brakes. So got underneath there, rip this brake booster off. Here's the brake booster for it. This is underneath the car. It has the rod that goes in through there for the brakes. And the reservoir, you would fill that reservoir with fluid through this hole right here, right on the driver's floor. There was a big hump right there. I beat that hump down. It's still humped up a little bit here, but that's where the frame rail is, so that's supposed to be like that. That's humped up. I beat that down. I was beating some of the dents of the front of it. Yes, this thing is in good shape, but this thing is in the worst shape up front here. So this was all caved in up here. These, I think they're bullet holes because they're all so perfectly round and stuff. I think someone was shooting at this thing. And someone filled over the dents because it caved it in when they shot it and the holes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do this the easiest way possible. Is I'm going to take all the body fill off this, leave the rusty metal and just let it rust. And I'm going to take the bullet casings and just stuff bullet casings through the hole to plug the hole. Then I'll seal it on the inside. So it'll look like the bullet casings are in all these holes, and that's what's going to plug them. That's just an easy solution to problem. I'll seal them on the inside so it won't leak. So, just me filling you in on what I've been doing for the past few days between birthday parties, hockey games, trying to work on this thing, getting a few things done, helping Nathan get some of his projects done, or some of the things he needs to get done so he can do his damn projects, getting other people's stuff out of the way, moving forward on our stuff, and trying to be a parent to my kid too, and just doing the usual dirty Doug thing. So tomorrow I'm going to ram jam on this. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do because I'm going to have to be pulling on those tires. I know that's not going to be easy. Then I got to clean up the rims. I'm going to get them tires on. That could take me a long time to do by hand. And I don't have enough money in my pocket to run out and get somebody to do it right now. I wish I did because I'd run right out and do it because I am ready to get tires on rims and get them on this thing. So it's at least sitting on stuff that didn't go flat just to see how it looks too. Brakes are next. Plugger-roonies for the tires. We're still moving forward between here and down there helping Nathan. We're still moving forward. He's moving forward. I'm moving forward. We're slowly getting things done. This is running. Starter works. Key switch works. You see in the last video, or the headlights and everything work in it. So next is getting that brake assembly thing. I'm going to have to buy a new one of these because this one it got taken off, and I don't know if you can really see down in it, but yeah, look. See that? Right? That's in it. So that can't be rebuilt. No. The way this thing's set up, bolts onto the body right there. This is the arm where the foot pedal goes through. Got the grease nip on it. You can buy this whole assembly on Rock Auto. We just haven't got the coins to do it right now. I will soon enough. And then even if this had one wheel brake at the moment, that's perfect. I mean, just because if I do need to move this thing in and out, I need to make it stop. I'm going to work on this tomorrow. Hopefully, what was that? What did I do? Oh, shit. I'll work on that tomorrow too, because all that thing needs is this thing popped out of the transmission. It's supposed to go in against the throw bearing. The clutch is supposed to stick onto that lever, and this comes out as the rod that goes into the pump, which we put a new seal in and got working with a big bang thing that me and Nate here did here when we started it that day. Get the clutch working on this thing. When I get the clutch working on it, then it's movable, and then I can drive it. Not drive it in the sense of taking it up the road, driving it, because it's got no brakes. Drive backing it out and driving it around and getting it into the back. It's going to go back there. It will fit in here. It will fit in here. You can see it, and that's where that's going to go, but I'm not pushing it, I'm driving it. So if I can get these project cars driving I'll be so many steps forward than I am now. So brakes for this, that just needs to drive. Then it can go back. We got the Super Sucker 3000 working. The carburetor's on it. That's the carburetor that was originally on this. The carburetor that's on this is the carburetor that was on the barn find motor that I got. So Tilly doing these projects. Tomorrow, what I'm going to really focus on is the tires and getting that clutch thing in there. Now, to get that clutch thing in there, I got to get way down in there, get jack way up in the air, get way down in there, and I can't really see what I'm doing to get that in there. So I was wondering, I was trying to just stick it in by hand. I was trying to devise a method of how the hell can I do this. Of course, my old buddy Wiz Nate, he comes up with this idea. He says, use this. So that's what I'm going to try to do to get that in there. Now, I can't see what I'm doing. I don't want to have to take the motor transmission back out of it or anything to be able to get this damn thing in. But when we put the motor and transmission together, this was jarred sideways against the motor and it was pressed. So when I popped it up to get it out, so it's come with the hole, it shot out and came off. That's what did that. So, anyways, I put in a full day today, and I didn't even get my kid off the bus today. Got himself off the bus. I haven't even talked to him yet. I haven't even seen him yet, and it's past supper time and dark out. So I'm gonna call it a day, and hopefully get these tires done tomorrow because get them out of the way. These tires, when I get these tires off the rims, there's a couple of them that are still good. They're going to Nate. Nate wants them for his new pimpin' car that he knew. Nate's new white pimpin' Mercury Monarch, but it's pimpin'. I love it. It's an amazing car. It is in fabulous condition. Fabulous. It's way nicer than anything else you'd buy new. As far as I'm concerned, rides like a dream, works perfect. It's got a straight six in it. God bless these straight sixes. I've purchased 3 straight sixes this year. The 4-liter that's in the Jeep, this 240, and the other 240 in the barn find I found. So I've got 3 straight sixes now, and Nate bought one too. So straight 6.7 up here. There's nothing smoother running and more reliable than a straight 6 Ford motor. If you don't agree with me, Google it, and it'll tell you that you should agree with me, right? So, that being said, I'm going to call it a day, and tomorrow I'm going to hit these projects again, because come Wednesday, Thursday, we're back to Places Unknown. Now, as far as I know, Places Unknown, they're supposed to have the Concorde, which you see me take all the way down from paint to metal. So she's sitting in bare metal right now, which is damp. So she's probably got some surface rust on it. So I probably should go over it with the varnishing tool with the polisher on it to clean that rust off. Get her over in the dry spot where we have heat. Get it warmed up in there, get it on the hoist, get underneath it, look at it, check it out. So tomorrow, Wednesday video will be probably maybe some looking underneath the Concorde, see what kind of shape it's in, going around the Concorde, looking at it, see what kind of shape it's in once you get it up in the air a little bit, so you get a better look at it. And there's another, they picked up another project car. These guys are picking up project cars like crazy. Man, I must think we want to build cars. Yeah, so there's another project car down there that's super cool. It is super cool. They just got it the other day. We helped them unload it the other night. I think we've already told you about it. It's just, all I'm going to tell you guys is that it's super cool. Of course, it's got a Chevy motor in it, but it's super cool. Would I like to have it? You're damn right I would. Would Nate like to have it? You're damn right he would. Both of us would like to have this one. So there's another exciting project to work on. But first, Concorde for Mama Bear, because Concorde is his boss's wife's vehicle, and I love the Concorde. It's another straight 6 car. I think it's a beautiful rig. It's getting body job and paint. New interior, then down the road that one goes. That's probably one of the easiest ones we've done yet. We're going to do yet for them guys down there. And we've even got the guy that the car originally came from that we know of, watching the going-ons and the builds of that car. So yeah, stay tuned for Econoline action, TR7 action, AMC Concord action, whatever else we can find to do. The Jeep is running. We got to get that running. We haven't figured that out yet. What we tried the other day, but it was cold and windy. So anyways, that being said, I got to call it a day because it's been a long day. I'm going to hit back at it tomorrow. I'm going to work my way and do a video. Me breaking down tires and swearing at rubber is not going to be a very good video. I wish I could just take him somewhere. Damn it. Anyways, this Dirty Doug just filling you in on what I'm doing, but I ain't keeping busy. If you don't believe me, just look at me. Dirty, rolling around on the ground and all this stuff, doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for any subscribers. Thank you, everyone who likes and comments and everything. So I'm going to say hey to my buddy Rooster. Hey, Rooster. Good old buddy. And Brian, I haven't talked to you in a while, but I'm sorry. I'm keeping busy. And all you other people out there working on your projects, get out there, get your hands dirty. This is Dirty Doug, over and out.